Few stories in automobile history are as captivating as Honda's. From humble origins in a small Japanese town to becoming the global automotive giant, the story of Soichiro Honda, a poor Japanese boy who founded the Honda Motor Company, is one of determination, creativity, and unrelenting drive. In this video, we'll explore the story of how a poor Japanese boy created Honda. So, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Let's get started. Humble beginnings. In 1906, in the poverty-stricken village of Tenryu, Shizuoka, at the base of Mount Fuji, LGE Honda and his wife welcomed their first son, Soichiro. Soichiro's father was a local blacksmith and bicycle repairman, while his mother was a skilled weaver. Raised in tough economic conditions, Soichiro experienced the loss of 5 siblings due to health problems. At 8 years old, he heard a strange rumble and followed it to find a Ford Model T. This incident sparked his fascination with machines. He spent his childhood learning to repair bicycles and farm machinery, harboring a deep love for engines. Without much interest in school, Soichiro assisted his father with bicycle maintenance, learning about engines and motors. As a result, his grades suffered, so he began to falsify his grades to avoid his father's disappointment. In 1922, Soichiro saw an advertisement for Art Shokai, a Tokyo-based automobile service company, and applied for a job. At just 15 years old, he left school and home and headed to Tokyo to pursue his dreams. Career at Art Shokai. Soichiro Honda was overwhelmed by Tokyo's fast-paced city life when he arrived. The owner of the shop Art Shokai, Yuzo Sakakibara, assigned him the job of babysitting his child, leaving Soichiro disappointed as he wasn't making any money. But he stayed to avoid facing failure back home. Over time, as the shop faced high demand, Soichiro was pulled in to help. He began with small jobs and worked his way up to become a reliable mechanic. Sakakibara spotted potential in Soichiro and taught him about mechanical repair and business. Soichiro learned about autos, motorcycles, and racing cars at the shop. In 1923, Sakakibara began building racing cars with Soichiro's help. Their first model, the Art Daimler, used a second-hand engine. The second model, the Curtiss, used an engine from an American biplane. It won first place in the Japanese Motorcar Championship in 1924. Soichiro, then 17, was the accompanying engineer, and this experience ignited his passion for motorsports. From then on, motorsports became his passion and focus. Setting foundations for Honda. In 1926, Soichiro was drafted for military service but didn't pass the medical exams as they revealed that he was colorblind, allowing him to continue working at Art Shokai. By 1928, he was put in charge of a new branch in Hamamatsu, where business struggled initially. However, with his abilities and perseverance, Honda was able to expand the store from a one-man operation to a staff of 30 by the 1930s. His wife joined him to assist run the growing firm. Honda, well known for his mechanical prowess, was also a successful race driver. Despite being a skilled mechanic, Soichiro was also a talented racing driver. He built the Hamamatsu race car and set a speed record of 120 kilometers per hour, standing for 20 years. However, a crash in 1936 left him severely injured. Despite family objections, he returned to racing briefly before retiring due to their concerns. By 1936, Honda aimed to shift from repairs to manufacturing car parts, proposing to turn the Hamamatsu branch into a separate company. He faced opposition from shareholders who preferred the existing profitable repair business. So, he founded Tokai Seiki Heavy Industry to produce piston rings. He made his friend Shichiro Kato the president, laying the groundwork for his future automotive endeavors. Navigating challenges of war. Soichiro Honda and Kato tirelessly founded the Art Piston Ring Research Center, while Soichiro continued working at his repair workshop during the day and developing pistons at night. Despite years of struggle, Soichiro's dedication led him to enroll as a part-time student at the Hamamatsu Industrial Institute to enhance his metallurgy knowledge. In 1939, he finally crafted a successful piston design, prompting him to leave his job at Art Shokai and focus full-time on his company. Though the earliest products were poor, Toyota's request for pistons marked a turning point. with only 3 out of 50 matching their specifications. Undeterred, Soichiro visited steel companies and universities, gaining expertise. His renewed efforts yielded remarkable results, high-quality pistons that garnered nationwide demand. However, Japan's entry into the Pacific War in 1941 brought challenges, with Soichiro's company falling under government control and suffering setbacks. Air raids destroyed his factories in 1944, and the Nankai earthquake further devastated operations. In 1945, Japan surrendered, leaving Soichiro on the brink of losing everything. Consequently, he sold his company remnants to Toyota, publicly announcing a hiatus to contemplate the uncertain future amidst post-war ruins. The idea that shaped everything. A year after the war, Japan faced an economic crisis, with shortages of food, clothing, and shelter. Soichiro Honda struggled to find enough gas to drive his car to the market for food. One day, he stumbled upon a generator engine used by the Japanese Imperial Army during the war. Fascinated, he wondered what would happen if he attached it to a bicycle. In 1946, he established the Honda Technical Research Institute to create motorbikes. With a small team, they assembled motorbikes using spare parts and engines. These bikes became popular nationwide, leading Soichiro to develop an engine, the Taipei, in 1947. This marked the first time the Honda name appeared on a machine. Soichiro's innovation and determination provided affordable transportation during Japan's difficult post-war period. The Honda Motor Company. Soichiro Honda founded the Honda Motor Company in 1948, aiming to build motorcycles to aid Japanese workers. To expand production, he reached out to 18,000 bicycle shop owners, receiving support from 3,000 of them. With their help, he launched the Model D motorcycle in 1949, but it was too big and heavy, leading to low sales. Determined to succeed, Honda tirelessly worked to create a smaller, lighter motorcycle, resulting in the successful Super Cub in 1951, winning the Emperor's Prize. Partnering with investor Takeo Fujisawa, Honda gained capital and strategic support. In 1958, the Super Cub reached the US market at a fraction of competitors' prices, quickly outselling them. Meanwhile, Honda entered the racing world, learning from competitors and striving for excellence. Despite early setbacks, Honda motorcycles won the Isle of Man TT races in 1959 and 1961, earning global reputation. Honda grew to become the world's largest motorcycle manufacturer in the 1960s, producing 10 million motorcycles in 1968. However, Soichiro Honda had a grander goal since he was a child, and it was to enter the automobile industry. Entry into automobile market. When Soichiro Honda decided to enter the automobile market, many warned him it was risky. Japan already had established car manufacturers like Nissan and Toyota. Despite the advice, Honda released its first automobile, the T360 mini truck, in 1963, followed by the S500 sports car. While the S500 was praised for its smooth drive, only 1,300 were made, making it rare. Honda entered racing with the RA271 and achieved victory in 1965. However, they struggled in the car market until they introduced the Honda Civic in 1972. The Civic's success was aided by the oil crisis, with its fuel-efficient CVCC engine and catalytic converter reducing pollution. The Honda Accord, introduced later, became a best-selling sedan due to its efficiency and comfort. By the 1980s, Honda was Japan's third-largest car producer and the world's third-biggest car company. Soichiro Honda retired in 1973, but left a legacy of innovation. Despite his mistakes and failures, Honda expanded into various industries, including jets, boat engines, power equipment, and robots. Today, Honda is a global leader in automotive and beyond, driven by Soichiro Honda's spirit of innovation and perseverance. Hope you enjoyed the video. So do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.